What if I told you that for just $5, you can immediately double or even triple the amount of traffic you're getting to your blog? I know that sounds too good to be true, right? Which is exactly why I'm going to show you step by step how to do that today.
Looking for clever ways to grow your business? Then you are in the right place. This is where you get a behind the scenes on what's working in marketing today. My name is Wilco the Kreij, and here's what I discovered.
So you just finished your blog post and you put in all your time and energy into it, and you're actually pretty happy about it. So what do you do next? You start promoting your blog post, right? So for example, what you could do is, let's say, just like this one right here, I would post it onto my Facebook timeline, right? So I would add in the link, I would have some kind of a cool fancy description right here, and let me just type that. And that's basically how it works. You push that out, right? And obviously, like, it immediately has a certain image that you've already added, a certain title that you've already added. And it's not just me who's posting this, right? The goal, if you have good quality content, is that other people will start sharing it as well, right? And that's, for a lot of people, that's the main traffic driver, especially for your most engaged post. Now, the thing is that when you're doing it like this, when you just have one image, just one title, there's no way for you to be sure that this is the best kind of image and the best kind of title that you can actually use. And the problem is that once you post this on your timeline, people are going to see it, but not everyone is going to click on it. Only a certain percentage of people is going to click on it. And if then other people share it, only a percentage of people will actually start clicking on it, right? And that's really the problem here, because like I said, there's no way to know that this image is actually the best image and the best title that will get people to click, that will get people to just stop. Don't scroll forward, this is interesting, I want to click on it, right? Because if someone shares it on Facebook, or even just you share it on Facebook, and if all people do is just scroll past it, what good is it going to do, right? It's not really helping you and your post get out there in the world. You're not getting a lot of extra traffic, right? So what I suggest to do is, for every blog post that's getting traction, for every blog post that people are sharing, right? You run a $5 ad to see and measure with certainty which image is actually best. So the way you do that is actually pretty simple. You would just have to go into your Facebook ads account, you would create a new campaign, you would go for a traffic campaign, as I selected right here. Let me just set up a test. I'm not actually going to set it up, but just so you know what you sort of have to do, right? So you could, for example, target a certain audience, or maybe you already have your own existing audience, like, for example, people who've made a purchase from you in the past, or people who've liked your Facebook page, right? And what you would then do is, let me just continue and actually go to the actual ad. You would go for a single image, and then you would actually add multiple images right here, right? So you would pick 2 or 3 of your best bets to see which image would actually stand out, because usually the image is one of the most important factors. And also you could actually create multiple ads, like 2 or 3 ads with different titles as well. And after, like, usually I only spend $5 or $10 on that. I don't spend a lot of money on it, because the goal is not to get traffic from the Facebook ad itself. The only goal is to basically see and know which image and which title has a high click-through rate. What is the percentage of people from the moment they see the post up to the point they click on it? And I've seen various cases where I was easily able to double the amount of people, double the click-through rate by doing this quick test. And obviously, from that point onwards, I went back into WordPress or whatever system you're using to then change the image with the best converting one, and to change the title with the highest converting one as well. And this way, from this point onwards, every single time someone shares that post on their timeline, I know that twice as many people are going to click on it, because the click-through rate is a lot better. Apparently it's better, you know, it grabs the attention better. It's more what they're looking for, and it's just more appealing to click on. And not a lot of people do this, because people either run paid ads and they think that's what they need to do to drive business, or they're doing a lot of blogging and they're running it for free. What I'm saying is that you should run a $5 or $10 ad. That's it. Just to see which image, which title converts best, has the best click-through rate, and implement that into your content marketing strategy, into the blog posts that you're putting out. And obviously, in practice, you don't want to do this for all of your blog posts. You want to do this for those that are being shared. So as soon as you put something out and you see people, sharing your content, sharing your blog posts, like more than 1 or 2, but like you actually get 10 people actually sharing, then right away do this test. Because from that point onwards, every single time someone shares your blog post, you are gonna get more traffic. And obviously, if you appreciate this little tip and you think others will too, then share this video as well.